hi, I'm here at Beautyworld Middle East exhibition at the Dubai World Trade Center, and I'm here with the CSO of Heinz Glas, Virginia Elliott. Hello, Virginia. How are you?
Nice to meet you.
Same here. Pleasure.
Pleasure.
So,
Thank you.
how's the show been for you? It's the second day of this show.
Yes.
And I see a lot of people at your stand.
Yes. Well, we're very busy. We are actually relatively new now to this market. We've been coming here for many, many years. We produce for a lot of local customers as well here in the Middle East. And now it's time to be more present. And a lot of people are very interested in working with Heinz because of our history.
Yeah, coming to your history,
Yeah.
that's what attracts me more.
Okay.
1622.
Yeah.
That's a very, very long time.
Yes,
You know,
we say we're
so
402 years young.
tell us more about this long history.
Okay, Heinz Glas, we're now in the 13th generation. Coletta Heinz is our CEO. She's my colleague. I'm on the board with her. And Coletta has been taking over the business from her father. So it's been staying in the family since 1622. And we had our 400-year anniversary 2 years ago.
Right.
And it's a German tradition company. It's one of the top 10 oldest companies in Germany.
Wow.
So it's got a long history of glass, and we've always made glass. It's nothing else that we've done as a family,
Sure.
and always made glass. So.
Right. So you have a specialized sector that you're catering to, which is cosmetics and luxury and beauty care. So tell us more about your innovations in this sector.
Okay, what I can tell you is that we are a very global company. So we started in Germany in 1622, but we are we have factories in Poland. We have a factory in Peru, so for the LATAM and Americas. We have a factory in China since now 3 years, and sales offices in 19 countries. And I have 120 workers working around the globe.
Right.
So we produce not just luxury, but all levels of glass in the beauty and cosmetic industry. So, but it's always focused towards that industry. We work with the L'Oreals, the Estée Lauders, the Cody's, but also smaller companies, big customers of ours here in UAE, and we work with Oman with Amouage or Rosassi here in Dubai.
The big names, you already mentioned so many big names.
Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So coming to the technology side, now that sustainability is taking center stage, and I saw some of your initiatives, your electric furnace and some of the new initiatives which is pushing you to be more sustainable, walking the talk. So tell us more on your sustainable initiatives if you can, please.
Okay, Coletta Heinz, that's why we're 402 years old. She says we need to be sustainable so we can be around for another 400 years or longer. But it's important to know that the focus is, we were in Germany, we started with the first electrical furnace in 1972. So we were very early on in the stage, and step by step, now Germany is completely electrical furnaces. We also have gas furnaces, but with renewable energy. So we're really focusing on lightweight, refillables, everything that goes together with sustainability, so to protect the planet. So it's important, and our strategy is to continue to be more sustainable, reducing our CO2 footprint. That's the most important thing. So in glass making, that you use a lot of energy, and this is where the future is going. And people are asking more questions. You know, is it good for the world or it's not good for the world? So we just built a factory in China with the state-of-the-art type of machinery and technology to be to the pollution levels, because there are factories that have closed in China in the past because they were not sustainable.
Right.
And Heinz is just, wherever we are, if it's India or China or Germany, we are sustainable, and that's a real big focus. We have a sustainable department where they're really focusing on everything to do with sustainability.
Tell us a little more about this market. You know, you mentioned some big names that you're already catering to.
Yeah.
How important is Dubai and Middle East for you, for your products, and what's your strategy? I mean, you have office here, setting up. What's your future plan?
To be honest with you, we don't move around in any country until we do a market analysis. We did a market analysis for the Middle East about 2.5 years ago, and saw that this is the market that's growing faster than any other market. So, of course, for us, it was important to be where the market's growing. And the Middle East is for us because it's number 1 and 2. I mean, China, as you know, has not been growing so good in the last couple of years, but the Middle East has taken over and and also LATAM. LATAM is also growing.
Okay.
So you have, what's good about Heinz Glas, you have the footprint. So we want to be where the market is. Sometimes it's weak here and sometimes it's weaker over there, so that you have this global footprint. And right now, this is the place to be.
Right.
And that's why we decided to open an office here. We haven't officially opened it yet. We're in the process of it. And starting business here for all our factories. So located here, but producing around the world.
Right.
Yeah.
So one important question about Beautyworld Middle East.
Yes.
You've been here for a while, and how is the show?
Many years. I'm not sure. I mean, I have my colleagues here. I don't know how many years. 20 years? 20 years we've been coming here.
How important is this show for you?
Extremely important, especially for the growth of the company.
Right.
You want to be seen, you want to be present, you want to make sure you have the customers who are interested in working with a company that's 400 years old. The technology, German technology is everywhere where we are located in the world is German technology. So it's Middle East is for us, no question about it. We're just starting now to have, I mean, we've been coming for 20 years as someone who's showing our company, but we haven't been present here. That's the difference.
Right.
Now we're going to be present here with an office, a sales office.
Right. Okay. Virginia, one last question. I know that you're a global player. You have very big global names. I don't want to name them. You named it. You named some of them. And global companies or brands who are using your products.
Yes.
And they are very much present in this part of the world as well.
Yes.
And you also have big regional players here and some local players also.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So what's your message? What do you want to tell these regional and local players and some global players who are here? Some of them are your clients, I agree, but many of them are probably your prospective clients.
Right.
So what's your message, your commitment for this reason? Yeah.
I mean, you have a lot to offer. Heinz has a lot to offer because we're in this industry for so long. But what you can rely on is having the quality that you're looking for as a customer. You're looking for a supplier who is very professional. If you're looking for the newest technology, so we have a lot of, like we have, for instance, unbreakable glass. So you take the glass, you throw it, and it doesn't break. This is very important for people who want to do lightweight to save on the CO2. So we invented this procedure to make the glass harder. That means you can take people who are using plastic in the showers can go now to glass. So that market's really important for us because you have here, especially in the Middle East, oils or perfumes and things that are in the bathroom. But people are like, oh, I don't know because it will break if it falls down. Even in the makeup industry, anything that's in glass, using this hardening process protects the glass, which means you can switch from plastic to glass. And that's a big message, and it's a new innovation. And I think it's important for the planet that we do this.
Absolutely. I think that's something which I'm getting to learn newly.
Yeah,
to
sure.
honest.
We have to show my assistant here is like really much involved in this
I'm
whole.
sure that will be a big requirement for this region.
In the future, I think the innovation that Heinz Glas can offer will be always ahead of the market, and I think that's important. So we build the innovation, the market follows us. Yeah, so
brilliant. So besides not breaking, it's also lightweight, you said.
A lot of people. You think about it. People who want to go from plastic to glass, right?
Yeah.
They don't want to go to the glass because it's heavy.
Correct.
So they said, okay, to save on the CO2, and we have a tool actually at Heinz Glas to show you how much you can save when you create the product. We have an actual software that we develop.
Okay.
So depending on the weight of that glass, then you can basically say, okay, it's going to be lightweight, but it could be too fragile. So then if you make it unbreakable, which is in the heating process, then the customers will think, okay, let's go from plastic to glass.
Right.
Because I have a hardening process that makes it, and it's lightweight, but stable.
Okay.
So that's innovation. That's German innovation.
Brilliant. I would love to hear more about this and for our readers.
We can have him throw the bottle when he comes to the
So
stand.
once it is ready, do let us know. So thank you very much for this time, Virginia. It was a pleasure seeing you.
Yes, you
and
too.
all the very best for today and the rest of today and tomorrow as well.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Thank you.